Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So you guys know that we're vegan and we get asked a lot, what do we eat for Thanksgiving?
Right.
And actually this year is my first year cooking a full Thanksgiving feast
Right.
for us.
Yes.
Since, you know, everything going on with COVID, we're staying home to be safe. And so we're cooking a lot.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be fun to take you guys along with us and show you everything that we're cooking for Thanksgiving.
So it's about 9 o'clock now. We're planning on watching the parade, but first we're gonna go make breakfast. So for breakfast today, I'm thinking we're just gonna do like a regular avocado toast with some fruit, but we are gonna have some cinnamon rolls with it.
I was gonna say, where's the cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say it.
We always do cinnamon rolls for breakfast on Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. It's just our tradition.
I love it.
Yeah. Travis actually picked these cinnamon rolls up. It's the 3-pack of the Annie's from Costco.
Yeah.
Such a good deal if you can find those. But I defrosted those last night, so we're gonna go make those now.
All right, so let's go make some breakfast.
Let's go. So for breakfast, we're having avocado toast, and we're having a sliced Fuji apple, some walnuts, slices of a navel orange. Oh, and on the avocado toast, I put some mashed avocado, everything, bagel seasoning, some black pepper, pumpkin seeds, green onions, and some of these little crispy crunchies. I've been really liking these lately. They're called sprouted buckwheat crunches. Little bucks. They're pretty good. And they also have a cinnamon flavor that we've been putting on our oatmeal that are delicious. So this is breakfast. And then after, we're gonna make these cinnamon rolls. Annie's cinnamon rolls are accidentally vegan, so that's good.
Can't wait for those. They're amazing.
They're so delicious. So let's go eat breakfast and then we'll make these next. All right, so we just finished our breakfast. It was delicious. Now we're gonna make the Annie's cinnamon rolls. I hate this part because I can never open the canister. Have you ever opened one of these before?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, I never opened. Well, maybe like the Pillsbury ones, like you twist it.
It scares me when you gotta press a spoon in there to make it pop open. It's okay, the directions said, great, I didn't look at how long to make them, to bake them. All right, 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes. Okay, they said peel off this outer layer first. Then it said peel the white layer off.
Peeling.
Okay, and then it says press spoon at the seam until it pops. Okay. Woo!
Whoa!
See? Scares me. So the reason why it just made a mess is because I forgot to cover it with a towel like the instructions said. Whoops.
Good job following directions, babe.
I don't know what happened. This goes with this one, I think. I don't know, we're just going with it.
We're going with it. So we're probably gonna have a little mini one there. Stacey, gotta get a knife.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know, if I use my fingers, it's gonna make them all misshapen, so. I don't know why they are like separated like this.
Maybe you gotta cut them apart. Maybe they're
Well, it ends right there, so it, like this goes like this.
Gotcha. Oh, I don't know.
Not bad, not bad. I'm sure they'll taste delicious once they're covered in icing, right?
Absolutely. All right, so now we're gonna pop these in the oven and get those baked up.
Yep, we're gonna put these in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes, and then we'll take them out and put the icing on top. Okay, they're going in. Actually, I have a funny story to tell you. So, Trav, do you remember I think it was the first Christmas that we had your mom and your sister over for breakfast on Christmas morning, and I made cinnamon rolls. Do you remember that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was my first time making cinnamon rolls from scratch because, you know, I was trying to impress your mom. And I forgot to put the cinnamon in. So, like, I made the dough, I put the sugar out, and I used coconut sugar, which is brown. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, there's brown, that's the cinnamon, I got all the stuff. And then when we bit into them, they turned out good. Like, they rose, and I baked them, and they were great. And I put the icing on, and then we bit into it. I was like, this doesn't taste like cinnamon at all. It's just, like, a little bit sweet. And your mom's like, oh, it's good, it's fine, it's fine. And I was like, no, it's not. There's no cinnamon. It's not even a cinnamon roll. It's just like a sweet roll.
Right. That's funny. But at least she tried to make you feel good about it.
She did. And then I just sprinkled cinnamon like powder on top of everyone's roll.
Way to come in clutch at the end.
Yeah, so now we do pre-made cinnamon rolls, so I can't mess them up anymore. Okay, we just took the cinnamon rolls out of the oven. They look really good, but I will say every time I make these, the instructions say to do it for 18 to 20 minutes, to bake them for 18 to 20 minutes, but I usually do it for about 15 minutes, and they're already getting a little brown on the bottom, so I don't know, maybe it's just our oven, but if you make these, just maybe underbake them a little bit and check them, because you don't want them to be burnt. And then also, if you do burn them, I've done this before, you can pick it up, and then on the bottom, you use a zester, and you just grate the burnt stuff off. Pro tip.
Nice tip, Stace.
Okay, so now let's put the icing on top. Do you guys like to drizzle it like this, or do you do like a swirl pattern?
I feel like I would do a swirl.
Really?
Looking good. I could eat all of these, I think.
No.
I could. If you would let me, I would.
I know you could, but you'd have a bellyache after.
Yeah, well, it's worth it.
Someone's excited for a cinnamon roll.
All right, can I eat it? Can I eat it? Can I eat it? Can I eat it?
Yes, yes. Which one are you going to go for?
This one. doesn't really matter. I just want to go for the one. I'm left-handed, so that it just went like right there.
You just went to the closest one to you? You didn't
Yeah.
like check out which one has the most icing, which one looks the best?
It's still hot.
Ooh.
I don't want to burn my mouth. I feel
Boost it a little bit.
I feel like I'm doing a pizza review. All right, here, Frankie. All right, you ready?
Ready. Oh yeah.
Delicious.
Describe it to me.
It's gooey, cinnamony.
Does it have enough icing?
I love the icing.
Is it soft?
Super soft,
Fluffy?
fluffy. I love it. On a 1 to 10, I give it 8.6.
Okay, alright, that's pretty high score.
That's a pretty great cinnamon roll.
Good job not getting any icing on your shirt.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna go for this one.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, look at the bottom. And that was only after 15 minutes.
All right. I mean, that looks just like the cinnamon. You say that's.
I think it's getting a little brown.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. No zesting.
No, no zesting.
Okay.
Not today. Okay.
Tell me, what's it taste like?
I actually think it's a little bit, like I could have undercooked it by like 1 more minute, I think. You didn't think so? Like the outside? Like the outer ring?
I feel like maybe I like a little bit of char on it. I don't know.
Think so?
I
I like when cinnamon rolls are like really soft and doughy. And like especially that like center part, you know, like that's my favorite bite. Really soft and has all the cinnamon like chunks and the drizzle. The ice is my favorite part.
Gotcha.
Okay, these are really good. But I think 8.6 is a little high.
8.6 is a little high?
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe I was trying to be a little generous, but it's all right.
Oh, you're being generous?
Yeah.
It's
Tell me what
Thanksgiving?
your score is, and I'll tell you what my real score was. Not that it matters because whatever score that comes out is the real score, but in my mind I had something different.
You
but
can't change your score.
I know, but go
Uh-uh.
ahead. Tell me what you were thinking.
I'm gonna say 7.2.
Okay, I was gonna say 8.1. It was my real score. But all right, would you say 7.2?
Yeah.
All right.
They are good. And they're a lot easier, a lot less work than making them from scratch.
And
they
forgetting
have
the cinnamon. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to have our cinnamon rolls. We're going to watch some more of the parade. And yeah, that's it for now. Look at this adorable gift basket my parents just dropped off.
I'm saying.
It has all kinds of treats in there. And look at this little tag. It says, "Happy Fall, love Mom and Dad," with a little squirrel on it.
So
That's
cute.
so cute.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the colors, you know.
And I see some of my
Stacey's
favorite
mom
treats in there.
matches everything.
Julie's Medjool Dates.
Ooh.
HU chocolates.
I like those.
Brad's kale chips.
Love Brad's kale chips. What's back here?
I don't know. Oh, I think those are some hip. Is that a hippie flavor?
Those are like a beans. Oh, these are like the bean chips, I think.
Ooh, so many treats. That's so nice.
I know.
My mom said she wanted to bring it over to us because we weren't able to come over for dinner tonight like we usually do.
I know.
Oh, so nice. All right, so we're gonna look at this, and Travis is about to get on. Is it Zoom call or
Yeah,
Skype?
I'm gonna do a Zoom call with the family, see what's going on, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
hop onto that.
And then after that, we're gonna start making some of the dishes for dinner tonight. All right, so we just finished the Zoom call with Travis's family. Really fun. Did you have fun?
That was great. I just love seeing everybody, so that was really good. We might do another Zoom call later on this evening. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because everybody had to start cooking, so we had to kind of shut it down early. But that's fine, because we had to start cooking too. So yesterday, Travis and I made cranberry sauce and the vegan mushroom gravy, which that recipe is on my website, so I will link to that down below if you want to try it. It's delicious. So now today we're gonna make. I don't have a recipe for this casserole thing I'm trying to make with macaroni and cheese. I'm doing like a baked macaroni and cheese casserole. I'm trying to replicate this a casserole that my aunt used to make, but I do have a regular macaroni and cheese recipe on my website that's delicious if you want to try that. I need to get the turkeyless stuffed roast from Trader Joe's into the oven because this takes the longest. It's like 70 minutes to cook, so we got to get that in first. And then Travis is gonna start washing the potatoes, peeling the potatoes, and we're gonna make mashed potatoes. I'm gonna work on macaroni and cheese. Oh, we picked up a package of apple walnut stuffing from our favorite local grocery store. It's delicious. We had it last year. It's so good. And we're gonna do the green beans last minute because we're not doing anything special with those. Just some, regular steamed green beans. Anything else?
I think that's about it.
But yeah, let's get started. So first thing, I'm gonna put the turkeyless roast into the oven. Okay, correction. I just looked at the box again, and for some reason they have instructions on both sides for different ways. They have heating instructions just for the roast, which only takes 45 minutes, and then they have, if you want to make it with vegetables, then it takes 60 to 75 minutes. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna make the roast, so this is only gonna take 45 minutes. So I want to get the other things going, and then we'll put this in because I don't want this to be done first, and then it's gonna get cold. So change of plans. We're gonna do the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese. Get that started first.
All right, so I just peeled the potatoes, and now I put them in some water. I'm gonna bring these to a boil, and then I'm gonna mash them up. Then Stacy's over there and she's making some sauce for the macaroni and cheese.
Okay, so I'm not following my regular macaroni and cheese recipe that I always make because, like I said, I'm trying to make this casserole thing. I know you're not supposed to try new recipes on Thanksgiving, but it's just us. So if it's bad, it doesn't matter. We're gonna eat it anyways. But I just boiled some cashews, or not cashews, sunflower seeds to soften them. And I'm gonna blend them with some lemon juice and salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna make my macaroni and cheese right the way that I usually do, like the sauce. And then I'm gonna mix it with this and then put all of the sauce and the noodles in a casserole dish and top it with some breadcrumbs that I'm gonna toast in some vegan butter. And then we're gonna bake it and see what happens. So fingers crossed. So have you guys tried Miyoko's vegan butter? It is the best vegan butter I have found, and I've tried a bunch of them. This one just has the most delicious flavor because it's made of cultured cashews. So it actually tastes like butter. I don't know how she does it, but it's really delicious. So this is what I use. We don't usually cook with oil or vegan butter, but we do make an exception for the holidays because I just feel like it gives it so much more flavor, don't you think?
Yeah, agree, 100%.
Yeah, because I use this for the macaroni and cheese and for the gravy, which is so delicious. So I'm going to put some of this in the pan right now behind Travis and start making the cheese sauce. Doesn't it even look like butter?
Yeah, it does. It smells like butter, too.
It does. It's so crazy. But yeah, we're just going to let this melt. Then I'm going to put some flour in there and start the sauce. All right, so we just finished cooking the pasta. Travis made the cheese sauce. We're doing like a garlicky, like white macaroni and cheese sauce. So let's pour this in.
Looks good.
Nice and juicy. And then I'm going to pour in the sunflower seed cream that I made. So I think that's going to make it extra thick and creamy when we bake it. And I'm going to toast some breadcrumbs to put on top with some of the vegan butter. So here's the sunflower cream that I just made. We just boiled the raw sunflower seeds with some water. And then I drained the water and then I mixed it with some fresh water, lemon juice, salt and pepper. And now we're going to mix it into this. Can you see in the pot? It looks really creamy. Doesn't that look good?
Oh, wow.
So let's see what this does.
Oh, man. That's going to like really thicken it up a little bit.
So I'm trying to get that like, not like a custard, but like, do you know what texture I'm going for?
Like a thick,
Yeah.
binding kind of mac and cheese?
Kinda.
Okay, alright.
Like I used to be able to cut like a slice of the casserole that my aunt would make for me. I loved it. It was so
Gotcha, okay.
good. So that's what I'm going for. So I don't know if it's going to turn out, but we're going to see. So let's see how this goes.
I mean, it's looking pretty thick and creamy.
It's nice and creamy. We're going to pour it in. Are you ready?
Ready.
Hopefully this fits in here. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, man. Looks good.
I don't know if it's going to be sliceable though. What do you think? Is it going to be too soft?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I mean, this is like our first time trying this, so
I know.
we'll see what happens.
But it does look really creamy. So let's go make the breadcrumbs now. And, oh, and Travis already mashed the potatoes. Those look really good. And the roast is cooking. So we're almost there. Almost done. So I just melted a little bit more of the vegan butter. And we're going to put some panko breadcrumbs in the pan. About like a cup, I think would be good. We're going to stir these around. Just so they get a little toasty. I might add some garlic powder.
So
Not
do you
sure.
like heat this?
Yeah, I'm just going
Oh.
to toast it a little bit.
Gotcha.
It'll get a little bit browned, and then you put it on top of the pasta so it has like a nice crumb topping.
And then you bake it.
Yeah. All right, we toasted the breadcrumbs, so now I'm going to put it on top. Oh, that looks good.
Ooh.
I can already taste it. We put some garlic and black pepper in the breadcrumbs with the vegan butter. It smells delicious.
I like how you toasted the breadcrumbs.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
want them to be nice and brown.
Right. They wouldn't get toasted just in the oven itself?
They would, but
Okay.
I just usually toast them first just to give them that color and flavor. So, because you
Gotcha.
know, like toasted breadcrumbs is just ground up bread, so doesn't toasted bread taste better than just plain bread?
Yeah, it's true.
So, and plus with the roast in there, I'm gonna put this underneath it. So, I wanted to make sure it got browned.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it looks really good. So we're gonna put this in and let it bake for about 20 minutes.
So I just took the baked mac and cheese out of the oven. It's still bubbling.
delicious.
Looks delicious. Can't wait to try that. This is what the turkeyless roast looks like.
And we're gonna slice it
Of course, we're going to slice it. We're going to show you what's inside.
and top it with lots of gravy.
Yeah, lots of gravy, mushroom gravy, which is delicious. So this is the cranberry sauce that we made from whole cranberries yesterday. Looks great.
Here's the mushroom gravy that we made yesterday. There's lots of mushrooms, onions, garlic. It is delicious. And this recipe is on my website, so I will link to this down below if you want to try it. And I will also link to the cranberry sauce if you want to try that too. It's not my recipe, but it is really good. All right, I think everything's pretty much ready. I just need to slice the roast. So I think this is supposed to be a little bit browner, but I forgot to take the parchment off all of the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but it's not bad. I didn't want to risk overcooking it, so let's see what it looks like. Okay. It kind of looks like the Gardein one that we usually get.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It looks pretty good. I mean, you know.
What do you mean you know?
I mean, the Gardein one was like my most favorite thing ever. Like,
Yeah, but it was a good substitute.
It was a good
for-
option, right? I don't know if
Yeah.
anything's ever gonna taste like actual turkey, but
Well, I guess we'll see what this one tastes like,
Yeah.
won't we?
yeah, I'm excited to try something different.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good.
So here is our Thanksgiving dinner. We have mashed potatoes at Travis Mash with mushroom gravy.
Ooh.
Next to it is the turkeyless roast from Trader Joe's that we also put the mushroom gravy on. 'Cause it's
This
delicious.
mac and cheese looks phenomenal.
It looks so good. It didn't slice into like a wedge like I wanted it to, but it does look really creamy, and I think it's going to be really good.
All right.
And there's a cranberry sauce that we made last night. I will link to that recipe if you want to try it. And here is the stuffing that we picked up from our local grocery store. It's an apple walnut stuffing. I think that's going to be good. And some green beans.
Well, it looks great.
I think it looks so good.
I'm really excited for the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes and all the good stuff, but especially the mushroom gravy.
Oh, I
'cause
thought you were
that's my
going to
favorite.
say, especially to be with me.
Of course, to be with you. Come on, man. That's like a given. But yes,
I know.
super thankful for
I'm thankful
my
for you.
life. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And wait, this is our first like proper Thanksgiving dinner at our house
It
ever.
is.
Because usually we go to our family's houses, we switch off,
Yep.
and we usually
Yep.
like just bring a couple dishes. This is our first time making a whole Thanksgiving meal. So
Cheers.
I'm impressed. Thank you for all your help, Bubs.
All
Did
right,
a really good job.
No problem. I try. I'm not as good as you, but I try.
Love you.
Cheers. Time to eat.
What'd you try first?
Green bean. What'd you try first?
Macaroni. It's delicious.
When you guys eat, do you take like a fork full of a little bit of everything? Or do you like start with one thing and then kind of work your way around? I start with one thing and work my way around. What about you?
I like to go like have a little bite, little bite, little bite. I don't like to eat one thing at a time.
I say focus on one item. That's good. Macaroni and cheese is real good. I like the little crunchiness of the of the breadcrumbs. Gives like an extra little flavor profile.
Me too. So, just in case you guys were worried about being vegan around the holidays and feeling like you would miss out, on having traditional foods, I mean, as you can see, we're not missing out on anything.
Nope.
There's always a replacement for everything. So, I mean, I don't feel like I'm missing out. Do you?
No. I mean, look at this plate.
I know. It's
I'm not
delicious.
missing
It
anything.
looks so good.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so
All
we're
right,
gonna
so
try the.
We're going to try the turkeyless roast.
Okay.
Okay, first bite.
It's pretty good.
I actually like it better than the Gardein.
I do like it better than a Gardein.
The texture's better.
I was gonna say that. I like the crunchiness on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
so I like that. I mean, I think your mushroom gravy is kind of making it a little bit because that on top. I mean, your mushroom gravy is amazing, so I think that's kind of adding to it. I probably should have tried it just by itself to really get a profile, but I think it's good. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on like the turkey or anything. I think it's a.
It has a very meat-like texture.
Mm-hmm.
The Gardein one was a little bit more like chewy, kind of like
Yeah, like
thicker.
rubbery. Mhm.
Yeah.
But this is really good.
This is pretty good. This is a Trader Joe's one, so I don't know. I might want to get this one again next year instead of the Gardein.
Out of the two, I would say Trader Joe's is the better of the two so
But the
far.
Gardein was still good. I'm not saying it's bad. We still liked it. So, if that's all you can find, because we got this back in like the beginning of October.
Yeah.
And when we checked out, the cashier was like, "Oh, good thing you got it now because they sell out fast." So I'm guessing they're really popular.
Mm-hmm. Mashed potatoes are good.
Mashed potatoes are good. Nice and light and
I
fluffy.
mashed them really hard.
So both Travis and I, when we were kids, a tradition at our house was before you ate, you would say what you were thankful for Thanksgiving. And I know we've already started eating, but we can still do it.
Yes, we can.
So I am thankful for a bunch of things. First of all, Travis, of course.
This guy.
Yep. Second of all, the rest of our family. And I'm glad that everyone's healthy and happy, and that most of our family lives close to us, so we can see them whenever
That's
we
really
want.
nice, yeah.
Even though it's been harder with the pandemic and all,
Right.
trying to keep everybody safe.
Absolutely.
I'm really appreciative of healthcare workers, people that work at the hospitals. Like, I can't even imagine what they go through. And people that work at grocery stores.
Frontline worker.
Yeah, I'm just grateful for them because I couldn't do it. Could you do it?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
do it.
I would have too much anxiety about going to work every day. It would really freak me out. I'm grateful that I have a job I can work from home,
Right.
and that you have a job that you can work from home and, wherever you want or whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very lucky. So, what about you?
Well, for me, I'm thankful for my wife. Love you, Stacy.
Thanks.
Best thing that ever happened to me. But I'm thankful for my family and my friends. I think, when you get older, like all that stuff starts to take more of like a real effect. Like, your family and your friends might not be here. You don't know how long you have with them. So you try to, make the holidays really count and, really every day try to reach out, communicate with them and stuff like that. I feel like when I was younger, I really never understood that. Like, well, why are we getting together with all these people and things like that. When you get older, you're like, I haven't
But
seen.
you're really good at that.
Yeah. So,
Travis reaches out to people all the time. Like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't call people or, you know, message them or do anything. I know it's horrible, but I'm just, like, more of an introvert, and he's very extroverted, so...
Yeah.
He calls people all the time. He texts them. Like today, he set up the family Zoom with his family, trying to get everyone together.
I think it's important.
It is important.
I think you have to try.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the best
You
you
do
can
a
do.
good job with that.
So yeah, so I'm happy about that. Happy that, you know, like I said, my family's healthy. You know, nobody has any like issues or anything. So that's amazing. And like Stacey said, you know, I'm really lucky and really happy that we're in a position that we can work from home. You know, we don't have to go to a job that, you know, might put us at risk, things like that. So, you know, I'm really thankful for that. So
we're going to finish up dinner, and then after dinner, we have pumpkin spice cheesecake for dessert. So we're going to show you that.
Can't wait.
So we just finished dinner. We are stuffed.
To the gills.
Yeah, so full. But our Zoom call with our family, with my side of the family, is at 7 o'clock, and it's like 6:20 right now, so we got to have dessert because I don't know how long the Zoom call is going to go. So we're having dessert. Because, I mean, you always have to have room for something sweet, right?
That's right. So we're going to try this. Have you had this before?
We have. It's delicious. We had it 2 years ago, and then I tried to get it last year because I loved it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Nobody had it. So this year, Whole Foods had it, and it was on sale, so I got 2.
Oh, you got 2?
I got 2.
All right.
Yeah. So it comes in it's actually frozen when you buy it, and you just leave it in the fridge to defrost overnight. Oh, thank goodness, it looks good. So when we got this, like the next day, I think one of us accidentally left the freezer door open. We have an extra freezer in the garage. And so everything in the freezer kind of defrosted a little bit. And this box got all messed up and it was all smashed, and I was worried the cheesecake would be smashed. But it looks good.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't look, you know, like anything special, but it's really delicious. Just gonna peel this plastic wrap off, we're gonna slice it, and we'll do a taste test back at the table.
Do we have any whipped cream?
Oh, I forgot the whipped cream.
Oh.
I might have some old whipped cream. Found some.
What's the expiration date on it?
Cocoa Whip.
Is it okay?
Yeah, Best Buy February 4th, 2021.
Yeah.
We're good.
Buried deep in the freezer.
Yeah. And
All right.
also, if you haven't tried this stuff is delicious too. Coconut
So delicious, Cocoa Whip.
Yeah, really good.
Gotcha. Alright, so let's get this all bedazzled and we'll be right back. Alright, so I got my pumpkin pie here. It's got a nice heaping mound of Cocoa Whip on top. And you want to see Stacey's?
Look at this tiny little slice.
Mar.
That's how big the slices are.
There's a little baby piece. I got a quarter of it. So, you know, it's decent. But let's go try it.
I like how you said heaping mound of whipped cream.
Alright, ready for your little baby piece of pie there?
This is the tiniest piece of pie ever.
I mean, mine isn't that much bigger, but I mean,
so small. It's
it's
smaller than I
respectable.
remember.
It's respectable.
It is respectable.
Yours, I don't know what's going on over there.
So tiny.
Yeah, I just want like the littlest piece of pie, please. All right, ready? Let's try
Ready.
it. Let me see if I remember what it tastes like.
Tastes like pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
That's delicious.
It's pretty good. I like it. I wish it was more of a pumpkin flavor though, like more pumpkin-y. Like, you know how,
More pumpkin-y?
yeah, you know how they have like that pumpkin
Just
spice?
punched you in the face.
It's not that much pumpkin to me.
It's pumpkin spice. That's what it's called. Pumpkin spice cheesecake.
There's a little more spice
No,
for me.
it doesn't.
Mm,
I disagree. You had this before and you loved it.
I do. I mean, it's really good. I don't know. I think I want a little bit more spice, a little more kick to it.
All right.
But, you know, that's just me. I like a lot of flavors. I think it could have a little bit more of that pumpkin spice. Maybe some nutmeg.
It has nutmeg. I taste it.
I'm saying it just a little bit more. Just for me. I'm just saying. I like a lot of flavors going on. I like to taste all the flavors. Cocoa Whip's great. I just eat that by itself.
All right. Well, you have 2 pumpkin spice cheesecakes, so
Okay. I'm into it. I'll eat them both right now.
I think it's good. And it's a solid option for Thanksgiving or Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Even Christmas, really.
Yeah.
Because pumpkin's like a holiday flavor. It doesn't have to just be for fall.
Absolutely.
But this is really great that you can just pick up, you know, from the store and bring with you if you're going to see family or something.
Yeah. It is really
It's a
good.
good
It
option.
is really good. I like this one. I don't like the key lime one too.
Mhm.
Their key lime one.
Key lime's really
That
good.
one has, I feel like, a nice kick with the key lime.
Okay.
Maybe more so than this one, but
All right. Not much of a baker, so this is
it's a great
good
option. Great cook, baking, not so much. I'll score it on a 1 to 10. I give it an 8.3.
You give such high scores.
Well, you know, I'm generous. It's Thanksgiving, you know.
We talked about this earlier. You thought you gave too high a score of the last thing you scored. What was the last thing?
The cinnamon
Turkey?
roll. The cinnamon roll.
Oh, cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll is good.
It was good, but it wasn't great. But it was good. And I liked it.
Okay, so what do you want to score this?
7-2.
All right, Stacey lives in the 7 realm. I live in the 8 realm, okay? All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining us in today's video. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and hope you have a good start to your holiday season. We are very thankful for you and all our subscribers, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go to thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.